Oh man, so this is hell. It's a lot squishier than I thought. This is what's gonna happen, you guys. This is gonna be my quick look at the game Agony. Calm down. How do we do this? Well, I generally go into the game blind, I play for a few hours, and I give you guys my quick look review on how the game handles, its mechanics, and its general appeal. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion, so if you like the game, that's fantastic, good for you. If you don't like the game, that's also fantastic. We've now established you're a human being with opinions. Here we go. Agony is a first-person survival horror game where you, some jerkwad, has ended up in hell, and the only thing you know is that you've got to get to the Red Goddess. Who is she? I don't know, I haven't reached that point in the game yet.
Why are you reviewing it?
Well, like I said, I'm just kind of looking at the mechanics and the general ambiance of the game to see if it's really worth the money you're about to put into it. So, we good? The game hits some good points, but it misses some important points too. If I was gonna say anything about it, it's really lacking polish.
The first thing I noticed about the game is its atmosphere. They were going for uncomfortable, flushy hell, and they goddamn nailed it. If I could go through all the words for gross and list them here, we wouldn't have time. From the moment you touch down from the anus entrance, the world is bones, gore, and just squishy. It's as if somebody took the word
Moist
and turn the dial up to 103%. I'm very sorry about that.
You've got corridors literally made of mawing jaws and other martyrs, as they're called, roaming around speaking madness.
Every step through hell just mushes in blocks. Wherever you are, you feel that something's just waiting behind a corner to jump out at you. Now that being said, the game is plagued by linearity. Or I've just been playing it wrong. I don't know, you tell me. You can check out the videos in the corner there. Whenever I see a way that would be a clear path, I always go and avoid it, because I like to complete games. I want to go and explore every nook and cranny. Yet whenever I do that, this way that was off the beaten path turns out to be the main way you're supposed to go. And it locks you out of where you were, which can be really frustrating if you're trying to get all the collectibles in the game. I feel like I've missed a lot of nooks and crannies, yet whenever I go to try to explore, I'll see a way that is the clear path. It is open, there are clearly things down it that I have to go and do, and so I'll go and explore somewhere else. Yet when I go and find that corner that you wouldn't normally explore, the game progresses, and you have no way to get back to where you were to actually look around and find everything, which can be really frustrating for completionists who are trying to get every collectible and unlock everything in a game. I mean, at least in this instance, it looks like these things will only unlock the dev art and models and such, which personally isn't a big thing for me. I don't know, it's fine, it's nice, I guess. Next thing, the mechanics. The game functions as a stealth crawl through the layers of hell. At least that's what it wants you to think. Your first encounter with an enemy, oh god, the monsters. Okay, scratch that, we're gonna talk about those now.
As if straight from H.P. Lovecraft's Wet Dream, or the monster from Amnesia, I don't care, pick your flavor. In all their unholy, titular glory, are some of the most uncomfortable creatures I've ever seen. From Boobzilla to Mr. Grabby here, appearance alone makes you want to avoid them.
You know, aside from that. Okay, so why then, in a survival horror game, do I find these things as more of an inconvenience than I do as an actual monster? This is where the polish I talked about earlier could really use some scrubbing. That's what that means, scrubbing.
Titsmagoo is probably the most frightening design by social standards, and they introduce her very well. However, immediately after that, they throw the dark mystique out the window and give you a full shot of her entrance, as if they missed the cardinal rule of horror: show as little of your monster as necessary.
Now Ham Hands, on the other hand, is the monster I'm most afraid of.
I don't know, he's just got so many grabby things, and I don't like being touched. Nah. They keep his introduction really well done.
And they show little bits of him here and there, and he runs away, and you're left thinking, oh, what the hell is that thing? I gotta go check it out. Oh no, it's gonna be a monster. Or you got this part here, which just, they kind of just litter him everywhere, and you know in the back of your mind he's gonna show up at some point, and you're gonna have to deal with him. And it's you making him the monster, because you don't know when he's gonna show up.
The only gripe I have is his movement and creep factor is really just hurt when he moves like this.
But alright, let's actually do the mechanics now. And for that, I don't really have much to say. When something is done well, I mean, it's done well. There's not much to say about it. Your movement's a bit janky, but not enough to actually ruin the experience of the game. When your character dies, however, you get a chance to not be dead sometimes. Your soul leaves your body because your body's destroyed, and you can go around possess one of the other poor sods roaming around in hell. Which is really nice because it's like an extra checkpoint system. You don't constantly have to go back to the start of where you were and deal with all that crap again. I say sometimes though because it's not exactly clear when it's supposed to trigger. There's been a few times where I died and it just didn't activate when I knew there was some body roaming around that I could claim. And you know, it just died and sent me off to the start again. Not to mention, the coolest part in the game that I played so far was ruined by the game. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be me, I play games all the time. There's a part where you get to possess some giant demon who's trapped up, and you go into his body and he rips out, and here you are thinking, yes, I'm gonna fucking wreck the shit with all of those things that were coming after me. Pardon my French, I hate this part. Because it's kind of just a cutscene. You are surrounded by Mr. Grabby Hands and his friends, phalange dudes, I guess, and it doesn't let you do anything. It takes control, he kills one of them, then he dies, and you fly off somewhere else. It's like, no! That would have been a perfect opportunity to be like, hey, here's something you can enjoy for a second. We're gonna take it away from you though, because obviously you can't beat this the whole time, but now you know that you have a chance later on in the game to do this. But now it's been soured, because the next time it happens, it's like, oh, okay, it's probably just gonna be a goddamn cutscene again. Because, you know, the first experience was ruined by you not being able to do anything with it. And the next time it shows up, it's like, okay, well, here's this thing again, whatever, man. Rant over. Back to mechanics. There is a way to level in the game, but so far it seems pretty much useless. You can find fruits of Eden to unlock skills like increasing possession time or increasing damage, but the effects are so inconsequential to the overall mechanics of the game that it basically doesn't need to be there from what I've played. Overall, my first impression of the game is, much like Steam's view, mixed. It can be unnecessarily frustrating at times, and the game kind of just tends to take the reins away from you when you're just about to get into it and enjoy something. I'll say give it a shot, but wait until the game goes on sale. Your Lord of Nope seal of approval is Sorry, I was just having a stroke. But don't forget, that is only my opinion. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. You can see my playthrough of the game here, or there, or there. I don't actually know where I'm gonna put it yet, but thank you guys for watching. I will try to beat it as soon as I can, and if you want to see more content like this, just hit that subscribe button, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and sometimes on Twitch, as do things. It's great. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.